A very good evening from the Tamandaya Hockey Stadium, where the two teams that are going to vie off for the bronze medal at this, the 11th edition of the Sultan of Johor Cup, played the opening game of the tournament, and they will play their final game against each other. The first game finished 3 apiece, and I'm talking about India versus Pakistan, one of the oldest rivalries in sport, and one that really gets the pulses racing. Well, India will take on Pakistan to see if they can get the bronze medal. Pakistan has never won the bronze here, so it will be a first for them as we turn our attention to the team lineups to just see the players I think you need to look out for. For India, Angbad Singh, wearing the number 8 shirt, has been lively throughout the tournament. Vishnukant, you feel in the midfield, is going to have a little bit more influence than he had last night. Uttam, their captain, well, he's always influential. And Rajinder is another, I think, that could have an impact on this game. And we should never forget the Lakra, number 4 from penalty corners. He's the leading goal scorer in the tournament at the moment, and his penalty corner drag flicks could be crucial. India, coached by C.R. Kumar. Turning our attention to Pakistan, and again, they have 2 drag flickers of superior quality, and that is Arbaz wearing 2, Sufyan wearing 3, and India will need to make sure they don't concede any penalty corners because they may well find that those 2 find a way past their keeper. Shahid, their captain, he scored one of the goals of the tournament last night against Australia, but it was too little too late for Pakistan. But again, he has the capability to really cause problems to opposition. Abdul Rahman is another live wire, so too Zakira, and Liaquat and Ali Gazamfar are also players to look out for in the Pakistan lineup. They're coached here by Roland Altmans. Our umpires for this match are Tim Sheehan from Australia and Kuganan Segaran from Malaysia. Tim Sheehan, of course, whose dad was a cricket umpire, and I know obviously we're talking to 2 nations that love their cricket. Bill Sheehan having umpired Test cricket and also one-day internationals, and now his son following in the officiating footsteps, although in a different sport. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing all of the action from this game, and also the gold medal match coming up a little bit later between Australia and Germany. India, of course, losing to Germany yesterday, and I can confirm that that was the most goals India's ever conceded in a Sultan of Johor Cup. They lost 6 goals in the end to 3. And their biggest loss prior to that was 5-1 against Malaysia way back in the very first tournament in 2011. And they've only conceded 5 once after that, and that was against South Africa last year when they lost 5-4. So India will want to bounce back. Pakistan, as I mentioned, it would have been their second final had they managed to beat Australia. But they went 2-0 down. They fought back to make it 2-1. But in the end, Shahid's goal just came too late in the match to be able to give them the impetus to go on and find an equaliser and take us to a shootout. Well, as I mentioned, these did draw 3-3 in the opening game of the 2023 edition of the Sultan of Johor Cup. If it's all level this time, we will go straight into a shootout. There must be a winner today. As the players make their way out, Arbaz looks to be in deep conversation there with Angad, and he was just ignoring whatever was being said. So India looking pretty focused at the moment. Teams will line up across the centre of the field as is traditional, and we will play the national anthems, and once they're completed we can get the action underway. Well, first up will be the national anthem of India. And now we will have the national anthem of Pakistan. Well, plenty of respect shown during the national anthems. The two captains now will toss the coin to decide who will start and which end they will have. And I think by the looks of things, India won the toss. So first victory to Uttam, no matter how small that is. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to sharing all of the action with you from this game between these two great hockey nations, India and Pakistan. If you're not excited, I can tell you I am. It is always a thrill to see these two go head-to-head. I'm old enough to remember when they were the kings of world hockey. And it's great to see India back. We now need to just make sure that Pakistan can rise again to those heights, because world hockey needs them to be great. And hopefully this generation that is trying to rebuild for Pakistan may have some of the players that can get them back up into the top 10 and competing at major tournaments like the World Cup and the Olympic Games. Certainly their captain has been outspoken. Shahid, he has said that missing the Olympics has been a major blow to the sport in Pakistan, and they have to get back into the Olympic Games by hook or by crook. A final huddle from the Pakistan players. India already ready. I can tell you that Mohit will be starting in goal for India, and under the bar for Pakistan will be Ali Raza. Ali Raza, who actually had a fantastic game against Australia, made a few really top-class saves and prevented Australia getting more goals than they actually did. It's going to be difficult to decide who the goalkeeper of the tournament will be this time around. I have to say, I think there's a few contenders. Verissimo of South Africa has been well. Ali Raza, as I mentioned, Rafazal for Malaysia, and Larkin for Australia are the ones that have stood out for me. And India get us underway. They push back in their famous blue kit, and it's great to see Pakistan in that famous green. The green shirts, as they're known. And a free hit goes the way of India. Rajinder just turning away from trouble, goes back to the defensive line of Lakra and Rohit. Amandeep to Rohit again. Vishnukant turns and just got inside, and unfortunately the free hit's gone Pakistan's way. So quickly looking to get on with things there is Murtaza. Murtaza, who took a horrible blow to the head in that game against Australia and amazed everybody by getting straight up to his feet. I was told this morning he has a bit of a lump on the back of his head, but he's okay to play. He's on the ball again now. And it was a good lead, long way forward from Abdul Qayyum. Took a deflection, so it's a long corner to Pakistan. Comes to Murtaza once more. Now it's Gazamfa goes back into the defensive line. Sufyan to Arbaz. Arbaz closed down by Utam. They push the ball wide again to Murtaza. Sufyan and Arbaz. Two pillars at the back for Pakistan. Down the line it goes that time from Liaquat. Liaquat, who has some magic in his stick. It's almost like a magic wand. Free hit this time, though, goes against Gazamfar, so it's India's ball. Rohit just takes a touch to take the ball back into play. Goes to Amandeep, who was closed down quickly by Shahid. Rohit again in that crouch style. Very similar to Harmanpreet Angad. Angad avoids two challenges, but then loses possession this time. It was a good tackle coming in from Shahid. Gazamfar pushes it wide onto the right-hand side. Abdul Rahman on a great run, trying to go in behind the defence. He does get in behind. Didn't manage to get a foot and actually went over the baseline, so it's a free out to India. Comes to Rohit again. Pushes it into the midfield. Utam, who could be so influential. Leaning across him, Sufyan stealing the ball, taking a tumble. Play on is the call. Utam feeds it to Angad. Angad dispossessed by Arbaz at the top of the circle. Played forward again by Gazamfar. Infield it goes once more to Shahid, who gets the free hit. Gazamfar plays on quickly. Good pass by him out to the right-hand side. It was Abdul Qayyum who'd taken a good position. But in the end, it is going to be a free hit to India. So as we saw in the opening game, both teams being a little bit cautious, as you would expect in this opening 5 minutes. Of course, these two teams did meet in the Junior Asia Cup earlier this year. It was 1-1 in the pool game there. And then when it mattered in the final, India were victorious by 2-1. How will it go today? They drew again in the pool stage. Will India be victorious again, or will Pakistan be able to turn the tables? Pakistan pressing now. Ball comes to Rajinder. Rajinder pushes it wide to Rohit. Rajinder, I must admit, I feel for him in that he has a name, Rajinder Singh. It's such a famous name in Indian hockey. Who can forget the Rajinder Singh Jr., played in the '82 World Cup, which actually was the last World Cup to be played on grass. So there's a bit of trivia for you, trivia buffs out there. Vishnukant, mistrapped by him, and that will be allowed to run out of play. Played on quickly. It was good work again by Zikria. And very tight along the line from Abdul Qayyum. Managed to draw the foul, though. Sufyan to Atasham. Murtaza now. Almost 5 minutes gone in the opening quarter. And it's a mistrap or, well, as I said, this pitch has caused a few problems to a lot of teams over the last week. Utam goes on a run. And into the circle, across the face of goal, but there was nobody there for India. But certainly a promising break and looking to get on with things really quickly. It was Gurjot who played the ball across the face of goal. The man who went to the Round Glass Punjab Hockey Academy. Originally hails from Mithapur, the same place that Manpreet, the great Indian servant, who is now second in all-time appearances behind Dilip Turki, the president of Hockey India. Again, Rawat just urging Sunit to go forward. Comes to Rawat now. Rawat, it was deflected. No, it wasn't. It was straight out over the side. I just thought there might have been a touch off the stick of Basharat. So Liaquat now. Goes again back to Sufyan. Arbaz, who loves to throw the aerial ball, goes to Atisham this time. In fact, I'm not sure that was Atisham. I think it's a mistaken identity. It's Mataza actually who dropped back in there. Atisham further up the flank at the moment. Gazamfar goes back to Arbaz again. Pressure applied by Arun, but Mataza should collect this. He does. Two Indian players around him. Turns and gets away from them both. Stolen, though, brilliantly this time by Sunit. Free hit to India. Is it just outside the 23? It is indeed. Sunit plays it in. Danger here for Pakistan. Shot on the turn. Good save, Ali Raza. Well, he managed to deflect that one over the crossbar. So it will be a long corner. Gurjot denied. Ali Raza with a really good save. Comes wide again for India now. India happy to recycle it. Rawat. Rohit now. Good lead again from Gurjot. Gurjot beats one, beats two. Puvana now. And it's caught the foot of the Indian player inside the circle. So it's a free out to Pakistan. We've gone past the halfway stage in the first quarter. After a fairly even 5 minutes, India then have dominated the last couple of minutes. Arbaz over the ball again for Pakistan. Looks to flick it down the line. Brought down that time by Liaquat. Liaquat gets the better of Aditya. Arbaz again scans what's available. Sufyan comes wide to Arbaz again. Oh, he put plenty on that one, Ben, who's aiming for Liaquat, but wasn't able to bring that under control. Arshad Liaquat, who was part of the Hockey Fives Asia Cup World Cup qualification, where they drew 4-all with India in the final. And then Pakistan lost the shootout there. Dare I say, he missed in that shootout, so I'm sure he won't be wanting it to go to a shootout today, although he is a man that is usually high on confidence. Aditya didn't get the touch. Good work being done by Atisham. Play on is the call. Liaquat feeds it to Mataza. Mataza out wide. Good pass by him. Managing to find Abuzar in space. Abuzar goes back to Atisham again. He just hesitates before playing the crossfield ball. Abuzar again gets it from Atisham. So now Pakistan with a good spell of control. It will be a free hit. Gurjot leaves it behind. India look to play on straight away. Amandeep goes infield to Vishnukant, who gets bundled over. Not sure there was anything malicious in that from Arsalan. Certainly it was clumsy. And the umpire's not issued a card, but just warned them. Good deflection from Aditya into the circle, but equally good defence from Arbaz to take it back out. Played infield again, that time by Sukhvinder. Amandeep pushes it out onto the left-hand side. Arun, no avenue for him to get forward, so he goes back defensively. Lakra, square to Rawat. In it goes. Deflection is superb. India have taken the lead. What a touch that was inside the circle. And India have taken the lead. It was a good hit from outside the circle. And a brilliant deflection from Arun makes it 1-0 to India. Well, Arun has got his third goal now for India in this tournament. Lakra has 6, Aditya has 2, Arun now has 3. So Pakistan gonna have to come from behind. There was absolutely nothing Ali Raza could have done about that. It was rising off the stick and went straight into the roof of the net. So the perfect start for India to take the lead in the first quarter. Still 4 minutes left. And now it's about consolidation. C.R. Kumar beckoning his players, trying to get them to do what he wants them to do. Last night, I have to say, I thought India tried to go with the aerial ball far too much and turned over possession to Germany. Good work again. Shot on the turn, and it's caught, oh dear, it's caught the Indian player full in the face. And that is not good news for India. Well, they're rubbing their head. I thought it looked a lot worse than that. Well, incredibly again, we see a player struck in the face, gets up. It's Lakra who took that one. So Pakistan, their first attack coming to naught, really. And Lakra just touching his face and now sprinting across to swap places with Amir. Probably want to get a bit of ice on his head now. Rajinder gets another free hit for India. It's actually a ball from the side, I think. Goes back into the defensive line again. Oh, a risky ball. Just pushed forward, had Rawat. Don't think that was the ball at all. It had to go back to Sunit, but it didn't. And that's stolen well by Rawat. Looked at blind pass he played to his captain Uttam. Pakistan take it quickly. Gazamfar now goes back to Sufyan. Sufyan goes to the air, not brought down by Angad. Abuzar shaped to go back. Now he's run into the corner and it's stolen away from him. Good work, good combination between Angad and Rajinder. Here comes Vishnukant now, feeds it forward. Brilliantly collected on the run by Angad. Rajinder, keeper comes off his line. Superb save by Ali Raza to keep his team at 1-0. That's 1-0 down, but 2-0 would have been a little bit harder for Pakistan to come back. So brilliant save again by Ali Raza, but superb skills by Angad. Sukhvinder now. Short pass goes to Rajinder. Rohit throws it wide out onto the left-hand side. Into the circle it goes. It's going to break for Angad. Angad, oh my word. It was an audacious pass behind his back, but unfortunately for India, it split the captain, Uttam, and also the man that was a little bit further ahead of him, which was Rawat. It would have been a special goal had it found either player. Here come Pakistan again. Penalty corner goes to Pakistan, and this is now danger for India. Pakistan have a 36% conversion rate from penalty corners. The tournament at the moment coming into today, the conversion rate was 29%. Now it's only 1% better than India, but they've scored 7 from 19 penalty corners. And Arbaz has been the main man. Sufyan alongside him has not done badly himself, but Arbaz is your main man. He has 4 goals to Sufyan's 2. And Arbaz leans on his stick at the first battery. It goes to him. It's not a great trap, but it comes back. It's a good save, Mohit, and they miss the rebound. It's another penalty corner. And India, I think, are questioning what for. So the clock being stopped. And it needs to be just one player going to talk to the umpire. And so now that one player is Rajinder. The umpires are now conferring. Rajinder asking the question. Kuganan Sagaran talking with Tim Sheehan. I can't hear what they're discussing. I think it will still. It is a free out, they've decided. So India managing to convince the umpire to talk to his fellow colleague, and it's changed the decision. Pakistan a little bit disappointed by that, I'm sure. So 1 minute left in the first quarter. India very nearly finding themselves being pegged back. Comes into the midfield, just took a little bit too long on the ball there, Jojo, but he fires it up the middle. Gurjot does well with Arbaz behind him. Arbaz pushes it away, but Uttam will collect for India. Uttam now into the circle, goes to the back post. It's saved by Ali Raza again. Ali Raza denies Sukhvinder. Well, certainly the goalkeeper at the moment for Pakistan. He is the hero in this first 15-minute spell. Two amazing saves. And he is keeping Pakistan alive. What a run that is by Rawat. Rawat still going into the circle. Arbaz gets it in the end and gets a free hit, and he'll throw it to the air, and that will be the end, I would think, of the first quarter. Rajinder, and that is the hooter. So it's been a lively first 15 minutes, but it is India who go into the break with the lead, courtesy of a goal from Arun. It is India 1, Pakistan 0. Well, the Pakistan players out very early for the start of the second quarter. Whatever it was Roland Altmans had to say, he said it quickly, because they were soon back out onto the turf. India leading 1-0 in this bronze medal match here at the 11th edition of the Sultan of Johor Cup. Uttam moves away. Amandeep over the ball. Pushed back by India. Thrown to the air. Atisham watched it all the way onto his stick and brought it down safely for Pakistan. Well, Ali Raza, the man from Faisalabad, in goal for Pakistan. Plays for the Mari Petroleum Club. And he has been the hero for them in that first 15-minute spell. Down the line it goes, chasing hard was Shahid. Comes to Shahid now, and long corner won by him. Shahid is without doubt an inspirational player. And like so many of these Indian and Pakistani players, can do special things with the ball. Played through. And it's a free hit to India. Pakistan looked as if they were just about to get a shot away on Mohit's goal. India breathed a sigh of relief. Uttam will get the free hit, plays on quickly, feeds it to Angad. Comes wide now again. Vishnukant cuts infield. And Vishnukant just catching that time. Murtaza. He's going to have a few wounds to go home with him. Murtaza, blow to the head, blow to the ribs. Now cutting infield, Zakria. Goes to Atisham. Atisham squares it across and it goes to Liaquat. Sufyan now. Goes square to Arbaz. Arbaz carries up to halfway, pushes a gentle pass into the midfield. Zakria was getting a little bit of a push in the back as he was trying to control that ball. So Liaquat now with the free hit. Again, shaped to go back to Arbaz. Does eventually. Murtaza beats one, finds Atisham. Atisham trying to squeeze it down the line, but India get possession back. Aditya feeding it that time to Rajinder. Rajinder wanting the ball back, but didn't come as quickly as he would have liked. Amir now. Amir, who very early in his career was actually, his family wanted him to give up hockey because they came from, I'm sure like many of the players out there, very poor background and they couldn't afford it. Brought down brilliantly into the circle by Aditya. And he's saying, surely that was a penalty corner. I hadn't got it under control, but a long corner has been given. Player for Pakistan, questionably whether he came in the 5 meters before he should have. Amandeep now. Amandeep again. Pakistan get a stick on that and look to play it forward now. Great little poke coming from Vishnukant. Over the side it goes to prevent Abdul Qayyum making a break down the left-hand side. And as I was saying, Amir was going to be forced to give up the sport, but he was very lucky that the KD Singh Babu Hockey Academy picked him up and they took him in. And now, of course, he is representing India at under 21 level, and who knows how far he may go. He's one of the lucky ones. Atisham plays it back to Murtaza. Comes wide to Arbaz. Pressure applied to him again immediately by Gurjot. Jojo comes up with it, feeds it to Gurjot. He has to get past Arbaz. He slipped the ball brilliantly to Jojo. Jojo now trying to feed it to Uttam, but Sufyan stepped out. One back again by Gurjot. Desperate defending from Zakria. And Zakria wins the free hit for Pakistan. It was lovely work by Zakria. Zakria, who plays for Navy in Pakistan. He was also at the Hockey Fives Asia Cup, part of the Pakistan team. Plays for the Navy, but I believe he works for the Pakistan Air Force. Zakria. Lovely turn this time from Zakria. Plays it out wide to Atisham. Good lead coming from Ghazanfar. Ghazanfar now trying to weave his way towards the circle. Held up just outside, and then the ball is taken away from him. Down the line it goes from India. And there is another good ball. Aditya with a good run. Coming into the circle is Gurjot. Uttam. Uttam on the reverse stick. Blocked this time by Arbaz. And the umpire, I think, saying that was a back stick anyway. Well, did Uttam make the right decision there? Going onto the back stick. Should he have just pushed it into the path of Gurjot? Those are the moments you look back on later in the game. We don't know how this game is going to pan out, of course, but should Pakistan come back, there may be a moment where India look back on that. Sufyan. Arbaz again. Feeds it to Sufyan. Liaquat just cuts infield. Great tackle coming back that time from Lakra. Good to see Lakra back out there after the blow to the head. Rajinder. And that will be his ball. Just went off the stick of the Pakistan player. Rohit out onto the left-hand side, thrown to the air. It's a good lead again by Gurjot. Gurjot faced by Arbaz. Arbaz again manages to steal it away. Gazamfa feeds it to Atisham. Atisham now advancing over the 23 he goes. Atisham, edge of the circle, found the foot. Penalty corner is the call. I think it was deemed a deliberate foot by Amir. It just looked to me as if he stuck his foot out to stop Atisham getting into the circle. So Pakistan now with their second penalty corner. Didn't manage to convert the first. Will they manage to convert the second? Gives me a chance again to thank our sponsors. Project Innovations, a project management company located and working in Asia, but with experience beyond. And of course, Atlas, we've got the hockey world covered. Arbaz at the first battery, Sufyan again at the second. Pakistan looking for an equaliser. Comes to Arbaz. He flicks, it's gone straight into the first runner. A re-award has been given. I think it's Aditya, it is Aditya, I think, on the ground. And he's slow to get to his feet. I think surprised. No, it wasn't. It was Rohit. Sorry. Rohit was the man who was hit, but it is going to be another penalty corner. He feels that that was a little bit high, but he's back behind the line and is going to run again. Arbaz and Sufyan, and that one is high. There can be no doubt that that one was high. Rohit takes another one for the team. Well, he will be battered and bruised tomorrow, but it'll all be worth it if they can get a bronze medal. India have won the Sultan of Johor Cup 3 times. They've come second 4 times and won the bronze medal 3 times. They've only come 4th once, and that was to South Korea way back in the very first edition in 2011, so they won't want to repeat that. It's a pretty good record, 10 appearances. This is their 10th appearance, and only once have they not been amongst the medals. Found the foot, but play on is the call, so Sunit does just that. Over the side it will go, this time off the stick of Liaquat. Sunit plays on quickly, goes back to Rawat. We're at the halfway stage now of the second quarter. And it's missed. Lovely skills by Aditya, but good tackle coming in from Pakistan and carried out by Arbaz again. Sufyan rather. Tackle was from Zikriya again, who's having a really good game for Pakistan. Zikriya Hayat. I have to say, one of my earliest hockey coaches was a Nasim Hayat, who was not just a great coach, but a wonderful teacher. India go on the attack again. Aditya, he's got the better this time of Arbaz. He's got a free hit. Arbaz gives the seriously umpire look. Rajinder plays on. Rajinder into the circle, looks to get it across. It's gone out of play. Long corner is the call from the umpire, so India still on the attack. Would love a second goal if they could get one. Played back. Amandeep evades the first challenge. Amandeep plays on, looking to feed that one into the circle, but Arun, well, he made a good lead, but it was too far ahead of him to get it under control. So once again, we had 2 balls on the pitch, but Arbaz has the one he wants. Goes square to Sufyan. Aditya almost intercepting that. Arbaz goes wide again to Atisham. Atisham had to turn his back. He's going to win the free hit, though. Arbaz to Sufyan. Sufyan, a little flick from him. Manages to pick out Liaquat. Liaquat plays it in now to Ahmad. Back to Liaquat. Into the circle it goes. India managed to get it out, and now Angad has to play it back. It's up the line, but they've given it straight back to Liaquat. And it's a good indoor tackle coming from Vishnukant. So into the final 5 minutes of the first half. India still leading Pakistan by 1-0. Vishnukant, it wasn't a clean trap. He's recovered well, though, to steal it back for India. Being chased now all the way. Vishnukant has to keep going. No support. Plays it into the circle, almost blind. And carried out by Arbaz. He feeds it wide. It was a little mistrap, but it caught the foot. That was a little bit frustrating. Hamza would have been through, and Pakistan had numbers coming forward. That's going to break for Angad inside. No, it's stolen brilliantly. Liaquat just turning away, getting there ahead of Angad Bir. Murtaza now for Pakistan, just drops it back into the defensive line. Arbaz to Sufyan. Atasham has changed sides. I'm not sure whether that's just because he's going off for a break. On the ball now. Atasham. I know that these Pakistan youngsters, they weren't sure they were going to make this trip, and then Roland Altman stepped in to coach them for it. They've had an up and down time when it comes to coaches of recent times. India coming to the circle again. Penalty corner won by them. I do feel I should mention, though, that Adnan Zakir from the UK, the former Pakistan player, went out there and gave some of his time to coach these players. And I was talking to a couple of them, and they said they absolutely loved his sessions and the insights he gave and what an influence he had. So the first penalty corner of the match for India. Pakistan have had two, have not been able to convert. India, well, they've scored 11 from 29. They've scored the most penalty corners in the tournament, but they've also won the second most penalty corners. Only Malaysia having one more. Rohit and Lakra line up. It goes to Lakra. Great first running by Sufyan. Took that one in the shins, so it'll be a re-award for India. With just under 3.5 minutes before the half-time break, this would be the ideal time to get a second. So Lakra again. Good trap. Lakra flicks. It's wide of the mark this time. So Lakra can't add another one. The man from the Panposh hostel in Rukela. Good work by Pakistan. Brilliant tackle, edge of the circle. And now it's India with a chance to attack. Aditya carries it forward. Amandeep did the good work, and he's now in support. It's going to be closed down. It was good defence coming back by Pakistan. And Amandeep a little bit isolated, but he gets the pass to Aditya. Stolen again by Arbaz. Well, it was a quick counter-attack, but Amandeep with a really good tackle for India inside the circle. And that's what Pakistan have always been good at, the quick counter-attack. They almost flick a switch and go from defence into attack. And it used to be beautiful to watch, and it still is when it works. Shahid now, the live wire captain. Can he create something? Murtaza moves forward. Liaquat plays it out to the far side, and the ball with Abdul Qayyum. Abdul Qayyum checks back, but, well, he's got a free hit for his side now. And with 2 minutes to go to half-time, are Pakistan going to find an equaliser before the break? Goes back to Arbaz. Came off the foot. So it'll be another free hit to Pakistan. Arbaz goes square to Sufyan. Sufyan, it was a deflection at the top of the circle off the Pakistan stick, but it went a long, long way away from goal. And I think there was a little bit of trying to convince the umpire from Shahid. I think he knew it was off his man. India throw it into the midfield. Uttam brings it down, got his body out of the way just in time. Thought he dinked that onto the foot, but play on is the call. Angad keeps, no, he doesn't keep it in play. It just rolled over the side. And it's going to break for Abdul Rahman. Well, he almost got past the Indian defender. He got a free hit. Gazamfar now. Has he gone 5 meters before he went in the circle? Just, I think. Again, it's great defense by India. Now Angad collects it. Atasham gives chase. Uttam is square with him, but he misplaced the pass. Just had to be square, but he put it ahead of Uttam. Comes back, though, after good work that time by Puvana. Uttam now looking to feed Puvana, but again, it was well read. Liaquat just stepping across. And now it's Pakistan again. Ahmad playing it forward, but India steal it back. Pakistan, though, in turn, Gazamfar got it back for them and wins a free hit just outside the 23. Needs to get in the circle quickly. There's nobody really in there. Thrown over the top. Good goalkeeping. Really good goalkeeping coming out of his line from Mohit. And that will be the final play of the first half. Well, it's been exciting. It's been pulsating. But there's still only been the one goal, and that was scored by Arun in the first quarter. And that is the goal that separates the two teams at halftime. India 1, Pakistan 0 in the bronze medal match. Welcome back to the Tamandaya Hockey Stadium. Half-time in the bronze medal match between India and Pakistan. India currently leading by 1-0. And for those of you who want to know how they've gone head-to-head in the Sultan of Johor Cup, well, I can tell you this is game number 7. India has won 3 previously. Pakistan 1, and there have been 2 draws. And if we look at the goals scored, India have scored 18 to Pakistan's 8, and that includes the 3-all draw here in Johor Bahru in 2023. So the odds are against Pakistan, but you can never discount Pakistan, and especially this young side that is really looking to revitalise hockey in that nation. If we look at the FIH's Junior World Rankings, India currently ranked 3rd, Pakistan ranked 12th, but Pakistan haven't played that many games, and of course, but they were based on previous World Cups and also on the qualifiers in the continental qualifiers. So that is why the rankings are where they are. Big question is who's going to go on and win this. Come the World Cup, both teams will be competing in Kuala Lumpur in December. India in Pool C against Canada, Korea, and Egypt. Spain, sorry, not Egypt. And Pakistan will be playing Belgium, the Netherlands, and New Zealand. That is a really tough pool for Pakistan. Pakistan, though, it's great to see them back at the Sultan of Johor Cup. They haven't been here for a while. The last appearance, 2016. As they now make their way out for the second half. They know they've got to pull a goal back. And Ali Raza just coming into shot there. What a first half he's had. Truly immense half from him. And the big question is, can he keep his side in it now? Of course, there was a famous Olympian for Pakistan. I think it was in the, 2004 Olympic Games. Had the same name, but wasn't a goalkeeper, though. Ali Raza. Last man to join the team is Atisham. India now out and in position. Uttam. Small man, big heart, and a big leader as well. Was captain a year ago when they managed to win in the shootout against Australia. Disappointed that they couldn't go through to the gold medal match this time around and defend their title. There is an argument that Germany, of course, are defending their title, having won in 2012, but not come back to defend it until 2023. So Germany played 4-1-3, drew 1. Goals for 18, goals against 9. India. Goals for 15, goals against 12. No clean sheets. Pakistan goals for 10, goals against 9. And they conceded 2 in every game. So that is the thing that certainly Pakistan need to try and better in this game, because one feels if they concede 2, that might be the end of their hopes of finishing 3rd. Rajinder stopped in his tracks. Great tackle by Gazamfar. Lovely little turn that time by Shahid. Feeds it out wide to Zikriya. Vishnukant just stands off. Zikriya happy to play the ball back. Comes to Zikriya again from Liaquat. Zikriya accelerates towards the circle. Great tackle coming in. Just reaching and taking it away. Driving forward that time was Aditya rather. Brought down now on the far side by Abdul Qayyam. He's dispossessed again. A brilliantly timed tackle once more. That's 2 in a row from India. Ricochets up as Vishnukant was trying to play it forward. He will get the ball from the ricochet of the tackle. Feeds it to Aditya now. Aditya is trying to run diagonally across the field of play. Changes direction well. Angad was wide, but coming back to get the ball under control for Pakistan. And that was really good work again being done by Ghazanfar, and then he gets the free hit. Aditya was forced across the field of play, and Angad checked his run, but unfortunately Aditya still couldn't find him. But thrown straight out of play by Pakistan, so they fought hard to get possession back and then have now turned it over easily. Thrown to the air, brought down brilliantly by Aditya. Reverse stick running away from goal. Vishnukant. And it's a free hit to Pakistan. That should have been one on the halfway line by Rohit, but it's Pakistan that actually come up with the ball. Into the circle they go, looking for a penalty corner, dinked onto the foot with ease. And that is a simple exercise, just had the ball under control, waited for the Indian defender to come in, and then just dinked it onto his foot. So Pakistan with penalty corner number 4. Haven't managed to score as yet. Is this their moment? But this is at the end where the ball has tended to bobble a little bit at the first battery. Arbaz waits. Sufyan again is at the second battery. Atisham will stop for Arbaz. And it will be Shahid to stop for Sufyan. They go to Sufyan. Sufyan flicks low. He's got it in. It's an equaliser. Mohit couldn't get down quick enough. And Pakistan have pulled one back. Well, now we're all even again. Sufyan sweeping that one home underneath Mohit. And that is just what the Pakistan fans wanted. All level in the 33rd minute. Finally, they get one from their 4th penalty corner. So India have to fight back again to take the lead. Sunit played it wide. Look at the pressure. It's stolen, and it's just wide. Well, that was such a great opportunity. Really out of nothing. Abdul Rahman just showing what he's capable of, and he's really castigating himself for not putting that in the goal. Another cheap turnover. And this is good. Uttam now into the circle for India. Into the pads. It'll be a long corner. Ali Raza again is like a oak door, not allowing anybody in his goal. India bring it into the circle. They've played it straight to Pakistan, who've just cleared it up the field of play. Lakra will collect for India. And his clearance is intercepted. He appealed as if it had hit the body. It's going to go wide, and chasing and chasing and chasing. Abdul Rahman got a long corner. Ghazanfar over the ball. Goes himself. Tries to get ahead of the defence and get in the circle. Spins, and the penalty corner going this time against Lakra. And Lakra looking a little bit miffed by that decision, but it is penalty corner number 5. The momentum definitely with Pakistan at this point in time. Once again, like to thank our sponsors, Ong and Ong. Our home is in Asia with over 600 staff in 7 countries: Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Mongolia, Myanmar, Vietnam and Thailand. That is Ong and Ong, excelling in infrastructure, education and commercial and high-density living. So Arbaz again at the first battery, Sufyan at the second. They shift slightly to the left. It goes to Arbaz into the first runner. Long corner is the call. India still haven't cleared the danger, that's for sure. Played on quickly. Good work by Uttam coming back. Stole it away as Zakria tried to play it quickly. Now India have a chance to counter-attack. Zakria coming back. Good pass by Uttam. Picks out Gurjot. Gurjot tries to go past the defender. Just stopped in his tracks. Arbaz did not move. And the free hit goes the way to Arbaz. Well, the game has certainly come to life at the start of the second half, with Pakistan finding an early equaliser. We're all level in this bronze medal match. Uttam again reaches out with his stick in one hand and wins possession back for India, but a misdirected pass from him turns it back over to Pakistan. Gazamfar on halfway. Ahtisham now. Ahtisham closed down, has to go back to the defensive line. Arbaz, short pass goes to Murtaza. Collected brilliantly by Shahid. Shahid still going. Shahid knocks it past the defender, and Shahid somehow got the ball into the circle. Over the side it goes. Well, that's what I mean. Shahid can do special things. Again, it's Pakistan. Now goes all the way back to Liaquat. Comes wide to Gazamfar. Just nudges it down the line to Ahtisham. And there was a bit of a push that time, I thought, from Arun, and he's penalised. Ahtisham self-passes, goes back now to Gazamfar. Arbaz, will he look to play it into the circle? No, he goes wide to Sufyan. Sufyan will play it into the circle. Good block coming in that time from Sunit. And a penalty corner goes against India. Well, the Pakistanis in the crowd here are on their feet. They're over the moon with the start to the second half. Sixth penalty corner to Pakistan. And Pakistan are really trying to find the lead from somewhere. Ball rolled down to the baseline. And then jogging down there to inject will be Murtaza. Sufyan is again at the second battery. Gazamfar stopping for him. Ahtisham will stop for Arbaz at the first. They shift slightly to the right this time. And it's not trapped by Ahtisham. Comes all the way out. Basharat tried to play it in. No touch from anybody. So it will be a free out to India. And the Indian players just trying to slow the pace down and take the momentum away from Pakistan. Lakra. Rohit now. Uttam takes it away. Pursued by two Pakistan players. Straightens down the middle. The captain of India. And he's got a free hit just outside the 23. Vishnukant. And now India play it wide. That was a good ball from Amir. Into the circle it goes. Strong defence again. Arbaz shaped as if he was going to smash that up the field of play. Gazamfar, well, he just knocked that one past with ease, past Amandeep. And here come Pakistan again. Top of the circle. No one's picked him up. Makes a run to the near post now. That was a good run again from Arsalan. Gurjot concedes the free hit. Comes wide to Ahtisham again. Ahtisham. It'll be a long corner. And Tim Sheehan, I think, wanting a word with the captain, Uttam. I can only presume he's saying just wants his players to just watch the challenges that are going in. So Uttam, he's been told, but whether he shares that with his teammates, doesn't look like he's going to. But it is ball out for India. Lakra goes wide to Rohit. Now to Amandeep. Back to Rohit again. Uttam goes past one. The stick goes flying. Uttam keeps going. Lovely ball down the flank. There's no one in the circle, though, for India. Free hit now. Just on the edge of the circle, about 3 or 4 meters away. Uttam takes it. And he's appealing there, I think, that he felt Sufyan came out and made the tackle before he should have. Vishnukant forced back towards the sideline. Stolen away from him. Into the corner it goes for Pakistan. All I can see is the stick work on the far side. But Pakistan have got the free out. Strolling up to the 16. Looking to press again was Aditya. Angad now. Pakistan go to the air. It's missed by one. It's going to be collected by Abuzar. Abuzar plays it back to Gazanfar, who peels away back into the space between the 23-meter line and the halfway line. Thrown to the air by towards Atisham, but Uttam got there. Uttam gets the better of Atisham. Feeds it forward now, Angad. Making a great run towards the circle. Angad, though, runs out of space and over the baseline he goes. Wasn't that much support for Angad as he made that run that time. Man from Chandigarh, attended the S&D college. Lovely turn again by Gurjot. Pushed over the side that time by Murtaza. Amir. And it's brought down by India. Deflected away. And Pakistan taking their time now. And that was brought down by Sukhvinder, but just really didn't make it count when it needed to. Sukhvinder now back in defensive duties for India. Short pass from Liaquat, gets the ball back. Gurjot looks to close down, but there's plenty of room in the midfield. Gazanfar receives, pushes it wide. Sufyan helps it down the line. Again, intercepted well by India, but they can't keep it in play. So Pakistan ball. And mishit that time. So India do get the chance now to carry it out and counter-attack. Racing back is Abuzar. Great defensive play from Arbaz. Up the line it goes again to Gazanfar. In space, Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman into the circle. He's looking for support. There was some at the top of the D, but hit the pass straight to Lakra. It was a good run by Shahid, but Shahid had sort of overrun, and there was a defender between Abdul Rahman and Shahid. It's back with Pakistan again. Now trying to turn and get it into the circle is Shahid. He's got a free hit, but took it from the wrong position. Gazanfar, it's meant to be down by the baseline. Now they've got it in the right spot. Played to Gazanfar. Into the circle he goes, feeds Shahid. Was it a foot? No, says the umpire. Played out. Angad is there. Doesn't get it. It was good play coming that time from Liaquat to steal it back. Now Murtaza to Shahid. Shahid across the face of goal. Good defence by India. And it goes over the baseline and the hand goes to the head. Pakistan creating plenty of opportunities. India now throw it long. Arbaz, well, he brought it down, but he didn't get it under control. India have got numbers coming forward if they can find them. Play to the baseline, turn across the face of goal. Penalty corner. Well, that was brilliant interplay. Fast and slick from India. And they now have another penalty corner. Their third is this, where India, who've been under the cosh throughout this quarter, most of it has been spent defending. And now they have an opportunity from a penalty corner to take back the lead. Remember, they've scored the most corners from penalty corners, most goals from penalty corners in the tournament. So Rohit lines up at the first battery. Lakra is at the second. I'm sure Ali Raza has done his homework. They go to Rohit this time. It's saved by Ali Raza. Popped in! Vishnukant. I'm sure it was, well, the umpire's got his arm up. India are celebrating. Pakistan are complaining. And the goal is, by the looks of things, going to stand. Well, Well, in fact, it might have been Puvana who scored that. I think it was Puvana who gets the lead for India again. The injector firing it home after a rebound off the pads of the goalkeeper. And India have the lead again, although the scoreboard hasn't changed. The two umpires are conferring. And what is going to be the outcome? Well, it's good that the umpires have confirmed that the goal will stand. So India have the lead back with 3 minutes left in this quarter. What an incredible turnaround, because they were under the pump throughout this quarter. And then won a penalty corner and have managed to reclaim the lead. Well, Pakistan, this will be a test of their mentality and also their mental strength, because they were so strong in this quarter. Sufyan carries it forward. Confirmation it was Puvana who got the goal. Puvana, the man from Karnataka. And a player down now. It's Uttam who's taken a blow on the arm, I think. That's just what he needs, Rajinder, to tap him. Oh, it was on the other arm. Uttam will stand up. Ahtasham has the free hit now for Pakistan. What a pass that was, and free hit goes the way of Pakistan. Ahmad takes it quickly. Ahtasham is in support. Ahtasham just topped that one. It's deflected. It'll be a long corner though. Well, the Pakistan bench, in fact it's the Indian bench. Siar Kumar wanting his team to just wake up, I think, a bit defensively. Good work again, keeping it alive by Murtaza. Goes back to Sufyan. Sufyan to Murtaza again. Murtaza feeds it forward, but that should be India's ball, and it is. And that is going to stay in play now. It's gone over the side, but it took a deflection, so it'll be India ball. Rajinder is going to have to just wait. There's another ball on the pitch. Rajinder goes back to Rohit. Amir down below our commentary position. Throws it wide. It was brought down. India did not commit. Carried out by Zakaria, but having to double back. Good defence by India. Ahtasham now. Just ghosting past that time. Arun. Arun, though, gets a lucky ball that comes to him. And then the free hit going his way. We're about to enter the final minute of the third quarter. I'm sure if you're in neutral, it's been an absolute thriller. Pakistan throwing everything at India, getting an equaliser, but then India against the run of play, winning a penalty corner. Zakaria plays it wide onto the left, trying to turn inside the circle, but free hit goes the way of India. As I was saying, India then stealing the lead back. Oh dear, mistake at the back that time. Rawat got away with it though. Played forward by Rajinder. Rajinder wanting the ball. It goes to Uttam instead. Uttam looks up. He's got the pass, and it's a very good one to Amir. Amir across the face of goal, deflected towards goal, and wide of the mark by Rajinder. Well, it came back to him. He had a chance to make it 3-1 to India before the final break, but put his shot wide. So at the moment, it's Puvana's goal that is the difference between the two teams after Sufyan had managed to get an equaliser for Pakistan. At the final break, it is India 2, Pakistan 1 in the bronze medal match.
.
Well, the final quarter about to get underway in the bronze medal match. It's been a thriller as we expected. India taking the lead in the 11th minute. Took that lead to halftime. Pakistan then coming out and putting immense pressure on India. Eventually rewarded with an equaliser. But late in that third quarter, India got a penalty corner and reclaimed the lead. So Pakistan get the final quarter underway now. The big question is, have India done enough yet to claim the victory, or do they need another goal? Pakistan, can they find another goal? We will know in the next 15 minutes, and if it's all level, we go to a shootout. Aditya, well, not quite sure. It was Angad who penalised there. Gazamfar into the circle. That was great play defensively. Managing to find the foot, Vishnukant, as he made the defensive tackle. Thrown wide, but, well, surely Gazamfar backing into that space made that dangerous to Amir. Some of the times we haven't seen those blown up, and there's been a lot of questions from players and coaches as to how this rule is being interpreted. Lovely turn again, that time by Abdul Qayyum. Lakra has it though for India. Qayyum got a touch. Pakistan back with possession. Short pass is a good one to Zakaria. Abdul Qayyum along the baseline. Did he keep it in play? Yes, he did. Amandeep, though, will carry it out for India. And now Aditya bursting forward. It came off the foot of Sufyan. Aditya's made a really good run to the baseline, but the aerial pass instead was played to Amir. Lost out in the circle. Arbaz turning away from Angad. And I'm not sure the aerial route is the way to go for India. Again, it seems they turn over the possession when they often go that way. Not always. Gazamfar won't keep that in play. So it'll be a free out to India, and they will look to slow things down, I'm sure. Rohit over the ball. And that will be a free hit taken by Rajinder. He throws it long. Keeper comes, over the top of the keeper. Well, again, there is the question, was that danger? The keeper is there, and the stick is raised. Yes, a good effort by Gurjot, but goalkeeper may have protection. Murtaza. Ahtasham, good touch from him in a battle now with Uttam. Gets it into the circle. Defence is there for India, carried out. That was good work by Sukhvinder. Sukhvinder will get the ball now, and umpire is now giving Pakistan a free hit. Screaming for the ball is Shahid. Murtaza takes a touch, feeds it to Shahid, his captain. And Shahid gets a free hit just outside the circle. Ahtasham now to Zakaria. Zakaria into the circle, tried to play it to the baseline, but nobody there for Pakistan. And again, India will take their time. Rohit goes wide to Lakra. Lakra to Vishnukant. Vishnukant evades the first challenge but puts the pass too far ahead of his teammate up the sideline. So back with Pakistan. Ahtasham comes wide to him. Just a reminder, Pakistan have never won the bronze medal at the Sultan of Johor. They've got one silver to show for all their visits here to Johor Bahru. Card issued that time. Puvana is the man who will be off for a couple of minutes. Ahtasham plays it wide to Arshad Liaquat. Liaquat now to Arbaz, who had to just hurry a little bit to get to the pass. Ahtasham Short pass by him to the edge of the circle. Lovely turn across the face of goal. Good save, Mohit. The ball comes back. It's in the net. And there is the goal, scored this time by Abdul Qayyum. An equaliser for Pakistan. Well, initially they kept them at bay. Ghazanfar was denied, but there was no denying Abdul Qayyum. And Pakistan have again equalised. The question now is, can they hang on or can they find a winner? There are just over 10 minutes remaining. And India, they're a player down still for another minute and 20 seconds by my estimations. Well, India now, they've had the lead twice. They've lost the lead twice. Can they regain it a third time? It will be India's ball around the Pakistan 23-metre line, just ahead of it actually. Lakra has Amir wide. Instead, chooses to go to Rajinder. Comes back to Lakra again. He's going to be put under pressure. Rajinder. That was a difficult pass to get under control, but he's done really well. Slips eventually. Sufyan penalised once more. Rohit. Played up the line now to Rawat, but Rawat gets it off the Pakistan stick. So free hit to India again. That's a nice ball into space. Amir now slides the ball forward to Rajinder. Rajinder forced round the side of the circle. Shot on the turn, it goes to the back post. Oh, it's gone in! Uttam is the man with the final touch. The captain again is there for his side when they need him. Well, it looked as if it was really a hit and hope into the circle. Was missed by the defender, and Uttam was there at the back post to make it 3-2 to India. They have the lead for a third time. Can they hang on to it this time? Well, what a match we're witnessing here. It was 3-3, of course, in the pool game. And it was India that went down 3-2 and managed to find a winner, well, an equaliser with 2 minutes to go. Pakistan, though, have at least 8 minutes in which to find an equaliser again. It's a good run into the circle from Shahid, but Liaquat wins the free hit. Zikriya taking it from the wrong spot. Liaquat comes out to take it. Make sure it's in the right place. To Ghazanfar. India closing down. It comes wide now to Atisham. Atisham helps it along the line, but it's just gone over the line this time. I think it was off the stick of Abuzar as he tried to just weave his way along the baseline towards Mohit's goal. Brought down by Uttam, not controlled and pounced on really quickly by Abuzar. Plays it back to Ghazanfar. Ghazanfar surging through the middle, looks to slip it back to Abuzar. Into the circle it goes and trying to clear that. And it was a high ball into the body of Lakra, so it'll be free out to India. We are exactly halfway through the final quarter. Abuzar will be penalised. Amandeep gets on with it quickly. Feeds it forward. Aditya taking on Atisham. Looking to turn into the circle. He goes along the baseline and in fact over the baseline, says the umpire, who was ideally placed to see that. Great ball forward. Abdul Rahman now looking for support. There was Shahid on his right, but he's gone to the left. Abdul Rahman making a run into the circle. It's Ghazanfar now. Gazanfar spinning one way, then the other. Into the circle he goes, looking for a foot. Can he find one? No. And he puts his hand to his forehead in disbelief. Well, Pakistan, this is a team you can see. They're sticking together. They're playing together. And they may be, as someone messaged me overnight from Pakistan, this could be the future and could see Pakistan come back. Good performance at the World Cup would make such a huge difference. I know it's only the Junior World Cup, but it's a start. Gazanfar brings the ball down, manages to beat Angad. Gazanfar now driving towards the baseline, gets to where the edge of the circle, then plays it back to Atisham. Atisham will drill it towards Mohit again. And a penalty corner goes this time against Amir, and it's claimed for a push. And again, you're seeing Rajinder ask the question. Well, India feeling hard done by that call. And making their way to the baseline is Murtaza. Arbaz again at the first battery. Sufyan is at the second. Atisham stopping for Arbaz. And the captain, Shahid, stopping for Sufyan. Mohit needs his players to do their job when they run out. It goes to Sufyan. Shahid to Arbaz. And it's blocked again. It'll be another penalty corner to Pakistan. India have conceded 6 goals from penalty corners. That's more than Pakistan. But at the moment, they're holding firm. Will it go to Sufyan again? Yes, it does, but it's not trapped. And the Indian defenders come from halfway quickly, but there's still room inside the circle. Across the face of goal, and a really good touch from Mohit. Not 100% sure he knew where it had gone, but quickly played on by Abdul Qayyum, the man who scored the equaliser, the second equaliser. Gazanfar into the circle to Abdul Qayyum. Nice turn, but it's stolen again by India. The ball, though, will go all the way through to Arshad Liaquat. Gazanfar trying to get the better. He does get the better of Rajinder. And Gazanfar a push on Gurjot, but Gazanfar gets the decision. And the umpire claiming it was a stick tackle. So Pakistan now with their 8th penalty corner. And Indian players just looking up to the sky. Can they keep this one at bay? We have just over 5 minutes remaining. India leading by 3 goals to 2 in the bronze medal match. Once again, it is Murtaza at the baseline. Arbaz at the first battery. Sufyan at the second. There's a slight shift to the left. They go to Sufyan into the first runner, deflected to the injector, saved by India. A penalty corner given again. No complaints this time from India. So Pakistan have their 10th penalty corner. Coming into today, they had 7 goals from 19. And now they have 8 from 29. So the same 2 players line up in the same 2 positions. They go to Sufyan at the second battery. Off the post, was it? Or was it a save by Mohit? I think it might have been the save. It's gone over the side anyway, so it will be Pakistan ball if it was over the side. But it is, in fact, off the post. So it is India ball. So Pakistan within millimetres of an equaliser. India throw it long, brought down defensively by Pakistan, played forward. Time now is the key. Abdul Rahman turning well. Well, it's going to be a free hit further out wide. Well, it certainly wasn't there, but the umpires appear to be happy with it, so that's all that matters. Atisham feeding it forward. Nice turn again from Shahid. Long corner conceded by India. And once again, we see the ball thrown into the wrong area by the ball patrol. Zakaria into the shins. Zakaria still going. Up in the air it goes. And it's going to break. And a penalty corner goes against India again. Claims of a foot. Well, I think India had a point that maybe it was high coming into the circle. But another penalty corner. Penalty corner number 11 for Pakistan. Under 4 minutes left on the clock. Pakistan looking for an equaliser. Murtaza once again makes his way to the baseline. Atisham is stopping for Arbaz. Shahid for Sufyan. Sufyan was the man they went to last time when it hit the post. Will they go to him again? Slight shift to the left for Arbaz's battery. They go to Arbaz. It's a mistrap. We've seen so many at that first point. Comes to Arbaz again. He helps it forward. Goes again to Murtaza. Swept away by India. And, well, the referee or the umpire again has blown his whistle. Pakistan now complaining about something. Well, I think they're claiming that there's a foot in there. So the umpires need to confer again. And the big question will be whether Kuganan Sigaran saw a foot at all. I have to say, I didn't see one in there. Although the penalty corner has been given to Pakistan again. So penalty corner number 12. High drama in the bronze medal match with 3 minutes 41 seconds left. Pakistan trying to find an equaliser for the third time in the match. Murtaza makes his way to the baseline. Arbaz and Sufyan wait again at battery 1 and 2. Slight shift to the right this time for Sufyan. Whistle goes, but they go to Arbaz. It's a good trap. Goes straight into the first runner. Still alive for Pakistan. And it's into the goal. They've flicked it in. They've got the equaliser for a third time. And this time it is scored by Ali Ghazanfar. Although, again, I think they're going to refer this one. I think India is saying that the first shot was high when it hit the runner. And a green card has been issued to Rohit. So not only have India conceded, they are now a man down, and it is one of their defenders. Uttam is asking the umpires to confer because obviously they did that before to give the penalty corner, and now there is no conferring, not that we can see. And so the goal stands, and Pakistan are level again, much to the frustration of India. Oh, 12 penalty corners for Pakistan to India's 3. 3.5 minutes remaining. India have led this match 3 times. 3 times Pakistan have come back. Can India find a winner in the final 3.5 minutes? They go to the air again. And that will be a free hit turned over that time by Arbaz. Well, they're saying Shahid got the goal, but I'm pretty sure it was Ghazanfar actually who put it in the roof of the net. Certainly he was the player they ran to celebrate with. But it doesn't really matter. It is Pakistan who've got a third. They're level again. Uttam trying to create something for his team. There's a little bit of a bump there. And penalised is Puvana for shielding the ball with his stick. Well, we've seen this penalised so many times in the tournament. And some of them I would agree with. Some I think have been not quite right. Ghazanfar again. And he gets the angles wrong this time, or did it go off the kneecap of the Indian player? I think it's caught the Indian player. Time has stopped. It's going to be a free out to India. I think it was Lakra that it caught. India throw it wide to Amir. Amir brings it down, helps it down the line. Nice turn coming this time from Arun. Arun, oh, that's a good pass to Uttam. Uttam across the face of goal, but lifted too high when it struck the Pakistan defender Atisham. So Pakistan survived that, and it looks as if they're pretty well. We got 2 balls on the pitch again, and at this crucial point in the game, how does that even happen? Well, you can hear the Pakistan support beginning to sing. Mistrap on the far side that time from Ahmad. Pakistan searching for the bronze medal for the first time at the Sultan of Johor Cup. Goes back to Arbaz. Sufyan, less than a minute and a half left. Good pass collected wide and into the circle. Shahid, though, can't keep it alive. India just wondering where the ball is. We're into the final minute. It's turned over cheaply there. And again, it's Liaquat who's forced, Shahid rather, forced wide. Shahid, the captain, scored a brilliant goal last night. Into the circle he goes. Has he found the foot? No. It's India's free hit. India will need the ball, and they need to get it forward quickly, or we're going to be going to a shootout. Thrown into the midfield. Wasn't brought under control by Rajinder. Atisham cleared up at the back, and then Amir putting in a hard tackle on Gazamfar. Pakistan need to get it forward. Atisham intercepted again, played infield by India. It was a good work in the defence by Amir. Amir carries forward. Amir still going, beats a second and a third. Looks for the foul, doesn't get it. Pakistan get the free hit. Gazamfar now needs to get it in the circle. Great tackle, and there goes the final hooter. And just as it was on the opening day of the tournament, India 3, Pakistan 3. In the bronze medal match, it's exactly the same score. India 3, Pakistan 3. We are going to a shootout. But before we do, we're going to hear some messages from our sponsors, and then we will be right back with the shootout. Welcome back to the Tamandar Hockey Stadium. We are about to go into shootout for the bronze medal match. Another 3-3 draw between India and Pakistan at the end of full time. So again, Pakistan still only the one victory in full time at the Sultan of Johor Cup. And what a different game this was. Again, it was India took the lead as they did in the opening game. Pakistan levelled. But then in the first game, of course, it was Pakistan that then took the lead and went 2-1 up. India levelled. They went 3-2 up. And India levelled again to make it 3-3. But this time around, it was India that took the lead. Pakistan that levelled. India went 2-1 up. Pakistan levelled again. And then India went 3-2 up in the last 10 minutes with 8 minutes remaining. But then Pakistan, after a series of penalty corners, managed to find an equaliser again with 3 minutes left on the clock. And that is why we are heading into a shootout. The two captains have tossed the coin to decide who will go first. And if you're not aware as to the rules of the shootout, 5 players selected from each team. They will go alternately and it will be a best of 5. They have 8 seconds in which to score from the 23-metre line. And if we're still level after 5, then those 5 will go again. But the team that started first will go second, and it will be sudden death. So the goalkeepers, Mohit and Ali Raza, are still going to be the two that will try and save their teams. Ali Raza, you have to say, was the saviour for Pakistan in that first quarter. He was peppered by Indian shots and pulled off some outstanding saves. Otherwise, I think it would have been 3-0 early on. And that's probably what's going to be the thing that C.R. Kumar's going to look at. He felt that again against Germany, they created opportunities and didn't take them. And again tonight, I think when he watches back this game, he's going to see early on India creating scoring opportunities, but again, unfortunately, not able to make them count. Well, we're having the penalty shootout at the opposite end to the one we normally have it, which is going to make it a little bit harder for us because obviously the players are facing away from us. But it looks as if Liaquat is going to be the first to go for Pakistan. So Liaquat will take on Mohit. And so important to get a score early. And it goes straight down the middle. Mohit comes out, turns his back. Mohit goes to ground. He spins and puts it in. Liaquat makes it 1-0. Well, I'm not sure who blew the whistle that time because it looked as if it was one of the umpires on the field of play, whereas it should be the timekeeper who blows the whistle because he will start the clock. So India now faced with Ali Raza. Vishnukant will spin. He makes it 1-1. So 1 apiece. And now striding forward is Shahid, the captain. So Shahid for Pakistan. Mohit takes his place again behind the goal line, ready to run out. Shahid. Mohit doesn't commit overly there. Shahid, and it goes off the keeper into the roof of the net. Could have so easily gone over the goal. Fist pump from the captain. And now it's Rajinder coming forward for India. Rajinder looking to keep India level. Rajinder's knocked it a long way forward. Ali Raza comes out. Rajinder just accelerates past him. That is 2-2. as Abdul Rahman will be the next for Pakistan. Abdul Rahman is such a good player. You would expect him to score at this point. Mohit, well, he'll be doing everything he can to stop it. Again, coming in at pace, spins, takes the keeper one way and knocks it home. So that is 3-2 now to Pakistan. And Angad will step forward for India. Angad just flicking the ball up. Angad Bir Singh faced with Ali Raza. Angad drives again down the middle. Ali Raza comes to the penalty spot. 360, it's going to dribble. Oh, he saved it. Oh, and in fact, a penalty stroke has been awarded. A back stick from the keeper, says the umpire. Ali Raza saying, you've got to be kidding. But the Australian umpire saying, I'm sorry, that's what it is. So a different player can take the penalty stroke. And so Vishnukant will step forward to try and pull India level. He needs to score from the spot to make it 3-all. Ali Raza on the line. And he just pushed it into the bottom. It is 3-all. As now we see Atisham come forward for Pakistan. 100% really record when you consider Atisham just being told to move it more centrally on the line. And again, Mohit comes out to the penalty spot. Atisham goes one way, slipped, he looked as if he slipped. The stick is on the ground, he's going to get there. And the goal is given. Atisham makes it 4-3. So Uttam coming out, and we're seeing one of the players. I don't think you're meant to actually be doing that, but Liaquat coming forward, talking to his goalkeeper. No doubt telling him what Uttam is going to do. Maybe a bit of gamesmanship. Roland Altman's finding it very amusing. Uttam faced with Ali Raza. Uttam, the captain of India, gets some space, plenty of it, and makes it 4 apiece. So the little chat made no difference. And now it will be Murtaza for Pakistan to make it 5 from 5. So Murtaza, can Mohit make a save and give his team the chance to win? Murtaza turns his back on the keeper, who will look to spin. He does. Mohit goes with him. He's missed the target. I think Mohit got a touch on that one. And so there is now India have this chance to seal the bronze medal. And it's going to be Amandeep who will take the responsibility. Can Ali Raza save his team again? Amandeep drives into the circle. Ali Raza comes out. It's a spin and into the pads from Amandeep, and he misses. Well, the spin did nothing, and Pakistan are still alive. And now it will be India that go first, but it is sudden death. 4 apiece. Vishnukant will be the first to go. Vishnukant again faces off against Ali Raza. The whistle goes. Vishnukant, Ali Raza stays on his feet. Vishnukant does exactly what he did the first time and gets the opener for India. Well, Roland Altman's with his players, C.R. Kumar over the halfway line. And now it is Liaquat again who comes forward. The same two players who went first for their sides last time. Mohit, can he be the hero? He was the hero last year when they won the gold medal. Liaquat faced with Mohit. He gets the goal again. So it's 5 apiece. And now Angad comes forward for India. Angad goes through the same ritual before he takes it. Lifts the ball up, holds it on his stick, then places it. Angad again comes forward. Ali Raza to the penalty spot. Angad spins twice. Oh, and he gets it this time. So that is now 6-5 in favour of India. The chance for the captain, Shahid again. Shahid to beat Mohit. Shahid goes to the right-hand side. Mohit goes with him. He's missed it. And India win the bronze medal. Mohit once again is the hero for India. And he goes to the Pakistan fans and puts the thumbs to his name and says, remember this name because I'm the one who prevented you getting the bronze medal. So fantastic scenes. India prevail in the shootout. It was tense, but credit to this young Pakistan side that are coming back in world terms. They really took it to India, who are ranked 3rd in the junior world rankings at the moment. Took it to a shootout. And in the end, Mohit is the hero, saving from Shahid. And so India win 6-5 in a shootout. And Pakistan have to settle for 4th place. But what a match we've witnessed. What a game. And India are the bronze medal winners after a 3-3 draw and winning 6-5 in the shootout.